Hello everyone, welcome back to Doki Literature Club. Today we will show a poem to Yuri and Monica, so let's do this. Are you still mad at me? Huh? For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine. That's not really true. Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no. Yuri, you might be reading into this a little too much. How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori. Yuri, please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need. Frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that that's how she is. If she wants to be left alone, I have no choice but to abide to that request. Well, that's kinda sad. Wanted to read her poem. I really like her poems, but... Alright, Monica. Hi again, April. That was kinda silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. Looks in the colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, creating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Wrote me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? Haha. I guess it's just the way I write. Sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. Just a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. And that happens. Don't forget to say, Monica, please, save your game. Is this tip even about writing? Great for wall breaking there. What am I even talking about? Haha. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay everyone, well, we're done reading each other's poems. I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? You won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. That's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hehe. Sayori holds it up. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? No way I'm going to be performing in front of a good group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Judy have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But we should still give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, it'll inspire others to do the same. The more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. That's why we're all in the club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. If all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. That leaves me no... I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. Least we can do is help them out a little. Maybe, but... okay, fine. I'll just have to get it over with. Right, phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? I guess I don't really have a choice. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she just a natural? Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression I don't understand. And 4 of us applaud. That was so good, Monica. It looks like Sayori was crying on my screen, but there was a hair on my laptop. There's also a sweat drop right here, but that wasn't it. Anyway. Oh god. I did not mean to do that. She's hoping to set a good example. You ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. Wow, Judy's fired up all of a sudden. This poem is called... You can do it, Judy. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? Voice changes. It's like what happens when she gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Judy keeps concealed inside her head. It's up to me to save this. We have forgotten to applaud. Judy, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I guess I'm next then. This one's called My Meadow. Ah, haha. Sorry I giggled. Hehe. Sayori. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's a poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. A soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery, like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I wouldn't think much of it. Hearing it from my voice, it gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even she liked it. That's a good sign. What's that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. Atmosphere fits you really nicely. But other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery won't work out as well. You might need a little more force behind them. I know well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. Sorry. Allergies. Next time, I'll pick you a poem that challenges you more. We don't have much time before the festival. Okay. Who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before her. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let April lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. It's fine. Might as well get it over with. Not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I just have to go what I wrote for today. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. I'm not very confident in it, so it's hard to put energy behind it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. It's less about your abilities and more about... What did she say? More about your lack of confidence. That'll improve over time. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. The poem is called... I was yawning, sorry. It's called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, it's called Jump. The sour attitude disappears a little, while she's still a little enthused. The poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's her trademark style and works very well when spoken aloud. Everyone applauds. And that wasn't so bad. Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. You at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of others will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's surprising, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. That's just how it is, so that case, won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival.